Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about my experience from operating from home. Okay, my experience operating from home. 30 years ago, that was about 1988. 1988. I was jobless. Okay, I was jobless, and I applied more than 100 letters to find a job. I couldn't get a job, So the easiest thing to do is to operate a business from home, and with very limited resources. When you're jobless, every cent is very important. You just don't go around and spend like a king. You have to worry about how much you spend for lunch or dinner. Okay, and if possible, when you're hungry, just drink water. Because when you want to do a business, you need money. You somehow really need money. And when I'm jobless and I'm operating from home, I still have to drive out. This is one thing I can't save. So I save on food, but I don't save on petrol. And if you have no experience doing this multi-level or network marketing, it's quite frightening, especially when you have no experience. You are not sure whether it's a good business to go in or not, and whether you will succeed or not. So many questions in the head, But under these circumstances, there's no choice, no choice. You cannot sit down and wait, right? You have to do something. So I end up doing multi-level, and of course, when I was a factory manager, I have plenty of friends. I have plenty of friends. So most people will say, factory manager very easy to do, because multi-level network marketing, you need people. Factory manager have a lot of friends. Not entirely true, not entirely true, because when you're jobless, your friend also run away. They are afraid you want to sell insurance to them, or unit trust, or network marketing. So a lot of people avoid you. A lot of people avoid you. So what I did was I moved to a new place, where I don't have friends there, I don't have relatives there. I start from zero. And today's video I'm trying to tell you it's possible to start from zero. Okay. Of course you need friends. So every time we go out, we buy something, we make friends. We eat something, we make friends. On the road, be a bit friendly you see anybody, hi. After you hi 3 times already, you can introduce yourself already. This is how I make friends, And first 3 months was difficult. The days 24 hours look like one whole year. The days pass very slowly, and then I don't see any headway. And of course I can't stop. I still have to go and look for people. So for 3 months I got new friends. Okay, but I don't see any headway. But if you keep on looking, you'll sure find somebody. You sure find somebody. So after 3 months, I managed to meet one couple, very helpful, one couple. And when they see, what are you doing? I'm operating from home. I have some of the stocks here. I show them. This is what I'm promoting. So they are kind enough to buy 1 or 2 detergents, Distrop, things like that. And then the next few days was fantastic. They brought a few friends, a few friends, and I think 5 or 6 friends to come and see. And then from there, these 5 or 6 friends, they go and bring some more 5 or 6 friends. And on the 4th month, things are moving quite fast. So by July, I already hit 30,000 sales, So I start in January, so July is on my 7th month. I hit 30,000 sales, operating from home. So for those people who are jobless now, and now economy bad, cannot find job, maybe you should look into this, and from this couple, which I met on the 4th month, my whole entire group grow very, very fast, because when you are a little bit successful, your old friends will come back, your old friends will come back, and a lot of them will join you, but never on the initial stage. Initial stage, the friends that you make many years ago, not the type of people who build up your team, but they are useful at the later stage. And what I did every month is that during those days there are no mobile phone, so I maintain a lot of coins, and every time I make a new friend, I take their phone number, and of course no mobile phone, I have to take their house number. So beginning of the month, I will give them a call. I said, oh, this month, why not you pay me a visit? I think our company got an offer. See, so this is what I do usually on the first week of the month. On the last week of the month, some of them would have bought things from me, so I will call them on the last week of the month to ask them to top up, because if they add a few items more, they will get a higher bonus, they got better incentive, so every month I will call them twice, first week of the month and last week of the month. So I maintain. So these are the good old days, and it is no different from now, okay? It's no different from now. You still need friends, okay? And you don't need a lot of friends. If you go out and talk about it, sooner or later, you will have your team. You just have to wait for the right people to join you. As long as you don't give up, you keep on talking, somehow or other, somebody will join you. And that somebody is going to really, really make your team move. And like I said earlier, once you have achieved a certain amount of success, all your old friends who have been avoiding you start calling you already. Suddenly you find they are very friendly again. So in Shaklee, the thing that you should aim for is supervisor. That's why my earlier video, I said the most difficult thing to do is to achieve supervisor. While you are trying to build up your business, you have a lot of friends who are not interested in whatever you do, not interested, and they try to avoid you. When you want to talk about business only, they try to avoid you. But when you become a supervisor, all those people who avoided you, they will come back again. So that's when your business really grow. But the hard part is still supervisor. Now, what I like about this business is that you have to go out and help people to earn an income. If they are successful, you are successful. There's no way to be successful without your friends being successful. So in this business, I really enjoy. Why? Because I see a lot of my friends, when they are successful, I feel very happy for them. And as you get more and more involved in this business, you find joy coming in, because everybody is making money. Everybody is making money. And like the previous what do you call it, video, they all call you boss. Yeah. So, and you will find a lot of your downline, they are so much better in networking than you lah. They are so much better, and they really know how to do lah. You know, when they are more hardworking, and you when you compare what you can do and what they can do, you sometimes feel very funny. So this network marketing, you just have to roll up your sleeve and do it lah. Initially it's quite difficult. Initially you have to keep on doing for few months before you find the right type of people lah. Okay, so but now what I want to share with you is, you don't go back and do the way I do 100%. You need to modify. That's why I have this health check machine. Okay, health check machines. You use this health check machine, invite your friends to come to the house, you have better effect lah. And this is one sample that I want to share before I close off. Okay, I close off, because from this health check machine, you can tell their heart, whether their heart is the blood vessel flowing to the heart and the brains are elastic or not. It tells you. So this is a sample. This person has a problem with the blood vessel. It is not elastic, and if the blood vessel is not elastic, it will burst. Okay, and from this reading that I'm showing you now, is the blood vessels that lead to the brain. So imagine if this blood vessel is not strong, and you are excited or you are angry somehow, rather your pressure goes up, it will break lah. So you get stroke lah. So this one will tell them that you have to be careful lah. So normally when you say that they are high risk for stroke, they'll buy something from you lah. Okay, and also from here, this reading, you can also know whether you're high risk of heart attack also. You can tell from there. Okay, then the other thing is liver. I want to show you the next one, the liver. No, clearly the liver is not producing bile. Limited supply of bile means your food, the chicken you eat, the body cannot absorb chicken. So you need this bile to dissolve all this food, so that you can extract the nutrients from this liquid. So bile is very important. Bile is very important. So this is one thing. And the next few slides I'm going to show you. This person which I measure, he also lack of amino acid. Amino acid. You want to build muscle, you need amino acid. If you don't have amino acid, it's a big problem. Why? Because whatever you eat, your body cannot absorb. As a result, you look very thin. You see some people, they eat a lot. They cannot be fat. No way they can be fat, because the body is not absorbing it. So from this health check machine, you can see there are some key indicator that is very important to them, that somehow or other they will buy things from you. My next slide is the sugar level. You can see the insulin is having an issue. Okay, insulin having an issue, and then he had glucose in the blood. He has glucose in the urine. So all three items fail. All three items fail. So imagine if they are taking diabetic medication. They just assume that it will get well, but when you go and check, your level is still high. So what they do, they change a different medication for you. Yeah, they change. But from this test, you already can tell the medication they give you doesn't work. Okay, if it works, you won't see all the red color. You will see all the blue color. Okay, you see. So using this machine, you can also tell whether the medication the doctor gave them is effective or not. If not, they have to change. Okay, if not, they have to change. But other than changing medication, they should actually buy some of these products. Shaklee products. So I have this chart, to see what products you need to buy. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Bye bye.
Champions, stand up for the champions, stand up, we will overcome, stand up, we'll be the number one. Together, we will rise again, together, we will play the game, together, we are one the same, together, winning is our only aim. Stand up for the champions. Stand up for the champions. Stand up. We will overcome. Stand up. We'll be the number one. Together, not forevermore. Together, it's like never before. Together, what we're fighting for. Together, all the nations roar. Stand up for the champions. Stand up for the champions. Stand up. We will overcome. Stand up. We'll be the number one. We'll keep on fighting till for our victory. And we will defend. No one will stop our destiny. Forever we'll recall this day and never let the glory fade. Remember, for eternity, together we'll make history.